What a night for Matt Breida and these 49ers. 11 rushes for 114 yards, averaging 10.4 yards per carry in this game. This is exactly what Kyle Shanahan wanted out of his squad. Now they move to 4-0. And let's hear from the happy head coach.
What's up, guys? Just for the injuries for tonight, all we had is juice, possible knee sprain. We'll have to take a look at it tomorrow. That's it. Go ahead.
Lynch came out a little bit.
Yeah, wasn't told anything specific. We would have left him in if it was close. We just took him out to take care of him. I saw him limping a little, and I think just some wear and tear in the game.
How instrumental has Kyle been in this rushing attack, and what worked so well running the ball tonight?
I mean, we had a few good. I mean, it helps when you get explosives. I mean, the first play to start that out to get 80 right there is obviously a big lift and helps your stats when you get that. But having the lead, the defense playing that well, being able to stick with the run that much, some of the looks we did, I thought we blocked hard. We played very physical, and seems like the backs all hit the right hole.
You weren't happy last year with how you came out of the bye, and this year made some tweaks. How much do you think that impacted, and what did you think of just the way your team came out?
I mean, who knows how much it impacted it, but, you know, and it was a much better game, obviously. I think, you know, we got a better team, too, and, you know, it's very important to our guys. You know, they worked extremely hard all week. Anytime you take some time off, though, there was some rust to work through, and I thought the guys knocked that off pretty fast.
Did you get the sense they were really itching to get back into a game, having to wait so long?
Definitely. It was a long 2 weeks, especially because we felt like we had some good momentum, and it really hit us yesterday, spending 2 Sundays in a row watching other teams play. It's the first time I've had to do that, so 2 weeks in a row of doing it without playing, having to wait till Monday night was a little long.
You guys have 4-0. Hype machine's probably about to get started now. What are your thoughts on how to handle that? What do you tell the squad?
I mean, the same way you handle 0-5. You don't pay attention and you just go to work. So I think we got the right guys. I know today was a lopsided game, but you know, the league's too hard to just be overconfident. Every week's a tough week, and we got a lot of work to do. Still got some guys who are waiting to get back from injury, and that game by no means was perfect. I thought our defense played 4 great quarters from the first play to the last play. I think our special teams obviously struggled, and I was real disappointed how the offense finished in the fourth quarter.
You guys are talking about Nick Bosa's close to making plays. He just has to finish. Was he just finishing, or was he substantially better tonight than he's been?
Well, he got to play a lot more. So I think he had more opportunities. You know, he hasn't been playing a ton. I mean, he's been playing situationally. And tonight, you know, I think he got to play a lot more. I'm not sure what his stats were, how many sacks he had, but every time I looked up, he was there. And that's how it was in practice for us in training camp for the times he was healthy. And obviously, I think he's getting a lot more healthy. So it was good to see.
Play him more?
Yes, yeah.
Kyle, you mentioned Friday the defense line had been good in the first 3 games, but there was another level. Was that another level tonight?
It looked like it. I mean, I think I saw what all you guys saw. You always wait till you see the tape, and you can see it all. But every time I looked up, those guys were around the court playing. The way they played in the fourth quarter looked the exact same way as the first quarter, so that was exciting to watch.
Are you at all surprised how quickly Bosa has become an impactful player, and how many different ways he's able to have a mark on the game?
Not really, just because had to go against him in practice, and quickly he definitely pissed me off a lot in practice for an offensive coach. And then I get a look at the tape and have mixed emotions, because trying to decide which one I was happy for an offensive coach. And then I get a look at the tape and have mixed emotions, because trying to decide which one I was happier with that day. But no, he's been doing it consistently in practice, and he's been working his tail off to get healthy. And I'm not sure yet, but it didn't seem like he had any setbacks tonight, so hopefully he'll continue to get better.
You said after week 1 tonight.
What's that?
What did you see from Emmanuel Mosley?
From what I saw, I mean, he played, you know, a lot like we expected. You know, the game's not too big for E-Man. He's very competitive out there. He, you know, he started out with us just how physical he plays and how hard he goes on special teams. And then he came over and got a lot of playing time on defense, and it looked like the same guy. You know, he's always going to play physically, not turn anything down. And when I did see them challenge him, especially on that go route by our sidelines, there's no hesitation, and he tried to get after it.
Said after week 1 that these are the best kind of games because you got to win, but you could still coach the guys pretty hard and get on them. Is this another example of that tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we had a pretty good lead there in the fourth, but anytime you have 4 penalties on offense, trying to finish running out the clock, we had the drop slant, and we went backwards a couple times with the turnover. So I just felt like I really wanted to finish it, and it didn't seem like we totally did. But I'm not going to be too hard on the guys. The guys played their tail off, so I'm not trying to say that. But there's definitely things we can get better from. But I'm definitely real proud of our team.
Myles Garrett's 1 sack came in against Mike McGlinchey, and the first play of the game, you ran right behind Justin School. How did School look in the second start?
Felt good out there. I didn't say his name very much, which is always a good sign for an O lineman. We'll see tonight when we watch the tape and tomorrow, but definitely played good enough for us to win.
Did you plan on playing Coleman that much?
Yeah, we were going to rotate all 3. I don't know what it ended up at, but yeah, we wanted to get all of them in, and we expected him and Breida to get the most. I don't know how it ended up though.
Couple more. At what point did you decide that you would rely so heavily on the running game and sort of play your defense? Not just tonight, but just sort of, training camp or the offseason.
It's something you always want to do as a coach. That's kind of, it's the easiest way to win. When you play real good defense and you can run the ball, takes the pressure off a lot of people and doesn't put you in a lot of risky situations, but also can help you get some easier explosives too. So that's kind of the goal always. You're always trying to work to get that type of a team, and it's been like that so far. But we're gonna have a lot of challenges ahead of us, especially if we don't get Juice next week. It's a big factor in our run game. So everything, no matter what you do offensively, you have to. Everything comes full circle. You got to be able to do everything. So there's a matter of time that we're going to have to throw more, and when you do that, then it's eventually you got to come back and run it. So in order to be what we want to be, we got to be good at everything.
Kyle Shanahan at the podium there, but let's take you to the other side of things with Freddie Kitchens as the Browns move to 2-3.
We wanted. You got to give all the credit in the world to San Francisco. They beat us in every facet of the game. With that, I'll take any questions.
Freddie said you were pulling out the stops on offense, and at the start of the game it was working, but then you kind of ended up stopping yourself. Why was that?
Well, you can't have mistakes. You can't have turnovers. You can't have drops. You can't have penalties. That's offensively that kind of summed us up. We just shot ourselves in the foot too many times, whether it be mental errors, drops, penalties. It's very clear that we've got to do a better job mentally. We've got to do a better job coaching these guys. We've got to continue to work every day like it's the first day, and coaching wise, we got to do a better job of keep putting these guys in position to make plays.
They seemed like they really controlled both lines of scrimmages and everything else.
I think San Francisco beat us every facet of the game. They did a great job. They coached better than us. They played better than us in all areas.
Is there any concern about being able to protect your quarterback?
I'm always concerned about protecting our quarterback. I'm always concerned about it. It starts with protection. It starts with me doing a better job of protecting him.
Freddie, how do you account for all the miscues, the penalties, the turnovers?
I'll chalk that up to, we had too much stuff, too many plays. We will, I've got to go back and evaluate it and see where we're number-wise. We just got to do a better job coaching it and do a better job executing it, do a better job lining up, and doing a better job of our assignments. And I've got to make sure that we're not asking these guys to do too much.
You talked about their front a lot coming in. What makes it such a tough matchup you have to face?
Well, you saw the game. So they were physical, they were fast, they're long, they're athletic, and they played with tremendous effort.
Callaway looked like he had trouble getting lined up a couple times. He had the false start, and obviously the play at the goal line. It's hindsight, but do you think he was prepared coming off the suspension? Do you think he was prepared to play?
I think I probably put him in a bad situation. I thought he was ready to go, but I put him in a bad situation.
Freddie, just curious what the score 28 or whatever, and Odell was back to kind of punt thing. Why was it?
Just, I mean, Odell catches punts every day, so, you know, just give him a whirl at it and see. Need better ball security.
Is it too simple to say Baker's game is the result of bad protection? He had an awful night too.
You know, I think so much of the quarterback has to do with the things around him, just like every week. I mean, you know, last week he played good because the guys around him played good. You know, the quarterback can't do it himself, so he doesn't. Nobody. This is the reason football is the ultimate team game. It takes 11 guys, and one guy doesn't do what he's supposed to do, then you have a not successful play, and that goes for all positions. You know.
When you say put Callaway in a bad position, you just mean he had too much of a role tonight?
Too much of a role. I don't know if I would say that. It's just, you know, I like to put our guys out there to be successful, and when they're not successful, it's my fault because I didn't diminish the role or increase the role enough, whatever it may be. I'll have to go back and look at it. He wasn't successful tonight, so ultimately that falls on me.